From what you saw the other time, we obtain the simple correlation coefficient between variable x and y, whereby we use the derivation approach. We still have the same answer. But for now, the next one that we'll be moving on to is partial correlation coefficient. Partial correlation coefficient. Partial correlation coefficient. This way. Partial correlation coefficient. Partial correlation coefficient. Now, whereby you have different independent variables, so you want to measure the relationship that exists between two variables. Now, while all the other factors constant, so you have to end them constant. Let's assume, okay, you are considering the correlation between x and y holding z constant. Now the formula is rxy correlation xy minus correlation x minus correlation xz yz over square root of 1 minus correlation xz raised power 2 into brackets 1 minus ryz raised power 2. Okay, we take the square root, 16 over 2. Now, this is the formula for partial correlation. This is the formula for partial correlation. Let's see how we go about this for three variables here. So meaning that if you are holding z constant now, the formula, if you are holding, let's say y constant, x, y, z, holding y constant, the formula will be r x z subscript z minus r x y r z y over square root of 1 minus r x y raised power 2 square root of 1 minus r z y raised power 2. So meaning that you are finding the correlation between x and z holding y constant. So if it were to be okay y z, the formula holding x constant, the formula will be r y z minus r y x y and then r y z. Okay, r y, let me see. Okay, r x z over square root of 1 minus r x y raised power 2 square root of 1 minus r x z raised power 2. So this is partial correlation coefficient formula. So let's take a question and see how we obtain the correlation that exists between two variables holding the other constant. Let's see. Given the following table, x, y, and z. Let's see. X, y, and z. X, y, and z. That's what we're going to have. Let's assume that's your x 2, 4, 6, 8, x 1, 3, 8, 2, and this question asks us to find the correlation. Okay, find Rx. Okay, Rxy holding z constant. Find Rxz holding y constant. Find Ryz holding x constant. Bear in mind that in correlation, one of the properties of correlation is just that the relationship between two variables, they are symmetrical. In what sense? That if I write xy, it's still the same thing as ryx, you still have the same answer as correlation. That's what you say it is what? Symmetric plots. That's that. Okay, now based on your correlation or coefficients, I'm not using the derivation approach. N summation xy minus summation x summation y over n summation over square root of n summation x squared minus summation x all raised by 2 square root of n summation y squared minus summation y raised by 2. So this for xy. Okay, the same thing ryz. So that will be n summation yz minus summation y summation z over square root of n summation y raised by 2 minus summation y whole square minus summation, okay, multiply by summation of n summation z raised by 2 minus summation z all raised by 2. Okay, as that for ryz. Okay, that's the velocity. ryz. Okay, left one rxz. That will be n summation x squared xy xz rather minus summation x summation z over square root of n summation x squared minus summation x raised by 2 multiplied by n summation z raised by 2 minus summation z all raised by 2. So this is the formula we'll be using for everything. Let me see how bright we can see it. Okay, that's clear enough. So I don't want to include a large data for this, not to make the work so complex for easy comprehension. Now, the first thing there, obtain. Okay, let's see what we are going to xy. Xy, this will be this multiplied by this 2 12. That will be what? This times by 8 48. Okay, 16. The other one, that will be okay. Let's first analyze this. X squared, we are going to have, we have 2, we have 4 rather, 16, 36, 64. How's that? Let's see y raised by 2. Y raised by 2, that's 1, 9, 64, 4. Alright, that's xy. Let's take it. xz, that would be 6, 4, 18, and then 40 and 40. Okay, and let's see z raised power 2. Z raised power 2, that would be 9, 1, 9, 25. Okay, let's see xz yx, that would be yz. Let's see what we're going to have for yz. That would be 3 multiplied by 1, that's 3 okay, 24, 10. Alright, I think that's all for the table that we'll be having. Let's do the summation of everything. The summation of this, and see what we are going to have. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8, we have 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8. We have 20 for this. 1 plus 3 plus 8 plus 2. We have 14, and this 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5. We have 12, and 12 plus 12 plus 14 plus 16. We have this 78. 4 plus 16 plus 36 plus 64. We have 120, and this 1 plus 9 plus 64 plus 4. We have 78. Then the other one we have 6 plus 4 plus 18 plus 40. We have 68, and the other one 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 25. We have 44. This we have 3 plus 3 plus 24 plus 10. We have 40. Now let's see how we go on this. Now r, x, y, using this formula. So number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, n is 4 into bracket xy, summation xy 78 minus summation x 20 into bracket summation y 14 all over square root. Now square root x square root 4 into bracket x raised power 2, we have it 120 minus summation x 20. So you multiply it again times square root of 4 into bracket summation y raised by 2, that's 78. Okay, 78 minus summation y 14 raised power 2, 20 raised power 2. Okay. So therefore rxy will be equals to, let's see what I need to get straight away. Now be 4 into bracket 4 into 4 into bracket 78 minus 20 into bracket 14. Bring it down, square root to bracket 4 bracket 20, 120, this bracket minus 20 raised by 2, this bracket multiplied by square root into bracket 4 by 78, close bracket, minus 14 raised by 2, close bracket. Let's do one by one. 4 into bracket 78 minus 20 into bracket 14. 4 into bracket 78 minus 20 into bracket 14. I'm having here 32 over 4 will be 120 minus 20 raised to power 2 minus square root of 80 multiplied by square root of 4 in bracket 78 minus 14 raised to power 2 116. RXY will be equal to 32 divided by 80 times 116. So we have 0.3322 for RXY. Let's see for RYZ. RYZ N4 into brackets summation YX. YZ that's 40 minus summation X summation Y. Summation Y there is 14 and summation Z that's 12 over square root of 4 into bracket summation Y is by 278 minus summation Y that's 14 raised by 2. Okay, multiply it again, but we have it there 4 into brackets summation Z square that's 44 minus summation Z 12 raised power 2. So in order to do that, my RYZ will be equal to, let's see, 40 multiplied by minus 14 12 1 minus 8 over square root of 4 multiplied by 1 into bracket 78 minus 14 raised by 2 that's square root of 116 multiplied by square root of 84 times 4 minus 12 raised by 2 this is 32. So RYZ will be equals to minus 8 and 8 divided by square root of 116 times 32. We have a minus 0.1313. Let's get the other one. Alright. Let me see if I can do it here. For the other one, that would be NXZ, right? So summation of this. Let me see where I can place it. Let me place it there. RXZ will be equals to N summation, that will be 4 into brackets summation XZ 68 minus summation X that's 20 into brackets summation Z that's 12 square root of 4 into brackets summation X raised power 2 that's 120 minus summation X, okay, 20 raised by 2 multiplied by square root. The next one, that will be summation, that will be 4 into bracket Z raised power 2, that's 44 minus summation x z rather 12 all raised power 2. If you press that, rz will be equals to rz, that will be 4 into bracket 64, 68 rather minus 20 multiplied by 12. We have 32 over square root of this 4 into bracket 120 minus 20 raised power 2. That's 80 dot square root of 4 into bracket 44 minus 12 raised power 2. That is 32. So if you do that, 32 square root 80 multiplied by 32. We have rxz to be 0.633225. Therefore, our rx equals to 0.3322, our ryz is equals to 0.1313. Then for this rxz is equals to 0.6325. 6325. I think you can see that we are not done yet. Since the question says partial correlation, so for the first one, in order to do that, you see there, let's apply it here. Now, first question says find rxy holding z constant. Bear in mind, you know the formula rxz minus rxy rather holding z constant will be ry z over square root of 1 minus rxz raised by 2 to bracket 1 minus ryz raised power 2. Let's see what we are going to do. Rxz holding this constant now. That would be, what is our xy? Rxy, that's 0.3322 minus rxz, that's 0.6325 multiplied by ryz. We have minus 0.1313 all over square root of this 1 minus rsk. That will be 0.6325 all raised power 2 square root of 1 minus the bracket 0.1313 raised power 2. This for the value rxyz holding z constant. Now let's press that in our calculator. So 0.3322 multiplied by plus in the bracket 0.6325 multiplied by 0.1313. Close the bracket. Let's see what it makes here. I'm having the 0.41452. Let's put that over square root of this now. And the ones are for 1 minus in bracket 1 minus 0.6325 raised by 2, close bracket, into bracket 1 minus into bracket 0 minus 0.1313 close bracket power 2, close bracket. This way I'm going to have 0.7679. Rxyz will be equals to 0.4152 divided by answer. Our answer there is 0.54, let's say 1. So in this scenario now, for us to make interpretation, this is positive. We can say there is positive relationship between x, y holding z constant. Positive relationship between x, y holding z constant. Then the other one, r x z holding y constant, that would be r x z minus r x y r z y over square root of 1 minus r x raised power 2 to brackets. Okay, we can join it together. 1 minus r z y raised power 2. I don't know. So the same approach, that's what you use to obtain that. Alright, let me stop here.